I still got to do my damn exercises. Hope I can do it without damaging my damn back. Without my damn. Okay, where is he? Man, this sucks. Figuring this out. Hmm. I got it. Got it. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, nice and clear.
Excellent. Not sure what happened on my side, man. Why I couldn't get it to go. It's the first time I tried it though, so
That's probably why the first time.
Yeah, I never did live before, so or go live, whatever it's called. Not very easy, eh?
Well, it is once you finally do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to definitely practice more on that because I thought I had it figured out.
Yeah. Did you ever upload my last session on your channel?
No, I got my editor working on that right now. So he's
Oh, okay.
there's a few things. He's a busy guy, like I told you last time, so he's not able to just get right to it. But I have been asking him. He said it's almost ready. So
Awesome.
yeah, it's there's a few things there he wanted to remove, me cursing, things like that that didn't need to be there. So
Yeah.
yeah, you understand how it is.
Absolutely.
How's everything going?
Okay, except for these cursed pains while I try to exercise.
Well, what kind of exercise are you doing?
Dumbbells right here. Trying to build up my pecs. Those right there.
Yeah, you froze up.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you're freezing up on me quite a bit.
Shit. They should move my computer over here.
Yeah,
Is that better?
Yeah, I can see you better and hear you now. I'm just working on my
Yeah.
camera right now, so
Okay.
yeah, so I can see you. You got a Chromebook, you said?
Yep, Chromebook OS.
Yeah, I got one of those too. Not a
Excellent
big
computer
fan.
because you don't need to buy none of that stupid antivirus, but really crappy one because you can't not upload any apps except approved apps, which all
Yeah,
our approved apps are crap.
I got one too. I don't care for it myself, so I'm on my laptop now. But saw you uploaded some new videos on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll boatload.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch them all, but I saw some of them. So they're pretty good.
I'd like to get on. I'd like to get on Aaron Ross.
Aaron Ross never does it.
Well, Aaron Ross is a diehard anti-theist. He is a hate theist. Hello? Is he still there?
So he doesn't.
No, Aaron Ra is not only doesn't believe in God, he hates God. Hello? Sorry. This is crap. Is that better? Is that better? Hello? What is this shit? Hello? Hey, urine. Smokey. Hello, can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Having trouble hearing you, man. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening. It's fighting us.
It's pissing me off, but I try to move our computer more to the internet source.
Yeah, it is what it is. I didn't hear a word you said just now, so
So what was your question?
well, it was just you said that you were looking to get on somebody's show that's an atheist.
Aaron Ross, he's a hate theist. I got some. I want to present them with some stuff they've never heard, but they're too afraid to try to debunk my evidence.
What's he?
J. Harold Smith, he has some people they blaspheme the Holy Ghost and God killed them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, I guess it's cool. It is what it is.
yeah. Have you ever? I sent you the video. I think J. Harold Smith, God's Three Dead Nuns. I like to see with Howard Storm what he would say about that. I have some questions I like to ask Howard Storm. Hello? Damn it. Hello? There has to be a better way to do this. Hold on, I'm gonna take you to my living room and see if that shitty internet works. This sucks. I'm gonna try to go out there in the living room to see if I get the stupid internet work.
Yeah, it's slow connection, is it?
I mean, shitty internet is what it is.
Last I heard, you said you wanted to ask Howard Storm some questions. So if you get better internet, I'd like to hear what you said.
Yeah, I'll come into this room.
Okay.
I'll shut the door out, Dee Dee.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah. The internet is crap for live stream, so I have to come out here where it's closer.
Oh, okay.
It's crap.
Let me think if I need anything there.
Okay.
Then I shan't bother you.
I'm afraid of these paintings. This is crap. The damn lights. Are you still there?
Yep.
Yeah, it's much better now.
That seems to be, eh? Right on.
How about I turn these damn lights on? Well, this is as bright as you can, bright as you're gonna get it.
That's cool. Well, this is as bright as you're going to get it here, too. And I got my lights on, believe it or not. I can even show you. That's my light right up there. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Hey, no so greats. Woo wee.
So you got some more guests on today, do you?
Some more my fans.
Your fans, yeah. Same thing, I guess. Yeah, right on. So what were you saying about Howard? I wanted to hear what you said, then it cut out on me.
Yeah, I mean, how does he reconcile, loving Jesus, who does not get angry with, I got some story videos of, let me give you a true story about Thurston Carlisle in my church back in 1985.
Okay.
Again, he went to church, and of course, no one in his family was saved.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to church, felt conviction, didn't go up, getting saved. He did this a number of times, and finally, one day after Sunday morning service, he left the church, and all day long he kept thinking, one more chance, one more chance. You got one more chance. He was watching the football game. The football players would look like the number one. One more chance, one more chance, one more chance. So finally, he didn't intend to go to church that night, but he was driving and wound up at church. He does not know how he got there, but he got saved. But he had been told one more chance. If you don't get saved now, you're never going to get saved.
No.
Okay, this is there's my uncle Mark. When he got saved, he knew if he did not get saved, he was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one person, Johnny Bowman, kept preaching to him. This man kept coming to Johnny Bowman to talk, but this man never was able to get saved. And finally, he reached a spot in his life where he said, Johnny, he was dying of cancer. He found out he was dying of cancer. He's like, I've been calling on God, but nothing. And Johnny Bowman says he had sinned away his day of grace, and it was impossible for him to get saved because God had withdrawn from him forever. How do you reconcile this with Howard Storm, who says, Jesus will always be there for you?
Well, I don't know how I would reconcile it, but I know that Jesus has always been there for me. So did he earnestly, try to seek Jesus, or do you think he was, maybe
Now
not sincere about it?
he had heard the gospel message too many times and said no, and finally, when he wanted to, it was too late for him.
Did he die?
Yep, he came down with cancer and died shortly thereafter. Hey,
So
that's my dad. Oh, I'm talking about that, okay, okay. I'm back.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
You're gone, man. I can't see you.
Hey, Patrick. He's a Christian too.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't hear what you were saying about that gentleman. You kind of tuned out on me. I don't know if it's my microphone or not, but I just turned it up. So you were saying said something about how it would reconcile with the gentleman that was seeing the number one, or once again, or
That's
something.
Justin Carlisle. He's dead now, but he became a deacon in a church. I'm not sure a deacon, but anyways, he came to our church in 1985. He was not saved yet, and so I heard that came under conviction, did not get saved. Well, he kept coming and never gone up. One Sunday morning, he came, he left home under conviction, and he kept had an inner intuition. One more chance. If you don't get saved now, you got one more chance to get saved. If you don't get saved, you're not. It's too late. I need that light.
Honey, don't lay on this stuff. It's set up. Thank you.
No, I need the light. Okay. And he was watching the football game at the church, and he kept seeing the number one. It was like the number one was it impressed upon his mind so strong that he looked at one of the football players and see the number one. One more chance, one more chance. You got one more chance. You got one more chance. And he didn't intend to go to church that night, but he was driving, and all of a sudden he found himself pulling up in the driveway of the church, and he got saved. But what would Howard Storm say about these?
Well, the man got saved, didn't he?
Yep. And how about J. Harold Smith? I've seen his some of the video with his sermons, but he had some fiery, scary stories and illustrations of people who died, who God killed.
Yep.
And how does Howard Storm reconcile this with his love of Jesus?
Well, you'd have to ask Howard that, I think, because I can't answer for him. But I can tell you what he's told me that, well, you know the Bible. I'm sure you've read the Bible.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you read the entire Bible or just cherry
Oh
picked it?
yeah,
Or
I've read the whole Bible twice.
did you? Well, that's good. The Bible's a great blueprint, right? It's a great starting point when you're trying to find Jesus Christ. It's not literally the words of God. You can see that yourself when you're reading it. It's an inspired, version of what God said. But Howard Storm tells me anybody who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved, right? That's 4 times in the Bible you find that too. 4 is a number. It's a specific number. So is 3. So 7. So 6. So when you think about that, it's you know, if you call upon the name of the Lord with a genuine heart, you know yourself. I don't got to tell you this that He will come to you. So an atheist. You said the gentleman was an atheist, or one of the people you were talking about with an atheist was an atheist. Those people don't call upon the name of the Lord with genuosity. They call upon the name of the Lord as a test. And what happened to Jesus when he was being tested by the devil? What did he say to him? Do you remember?
Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God.
Right. So when you're calling upon the name of the Lord to see if he's actually going to come to you, and if he doesn't come to you, then you're not going to believe in him. That's a test. You can't do that to God. So if you call upon the name of the Lord when everything else is lost and you have nothing else to lose, then guess who's going to show up at your door like he did for me? So that's all I can say about that. I mean, I'm not a scholar here, man. I just know my personal faith, the way I once was till today, totally different person.
Yes.
So, how about yourself? What I know that you have a lot of anger in you, it seems, from when I'm watching your videos.
Oh yes, I do. I'm yes.
What's the anger stemming from?
Well, this body, I got so much. It goes back decades ago. I'm angry. I'm angry at how my hair loss. I'm angry at how fat I am. I'm angry. I can not do exercise and better myself without these pains. I'm angry. I cannot sleep at night without trazodone. If Medicaid dies, goes bankrupt, I'll never. I will die from lack of sleep, and that makes me so un. I, if I had $1 billion, I'd give it all to be able give it all up for the guarantee that I'd be able to sleep every night from as long as I did. I would.
Well, I can relate to that.
I would not take $1 trillion to be unable to sleep. I would not.
I hear you. I can't sleep great at night either. So I hear you. You know, mine comes from anxiety that I have. Nobody knows that. You're probably the first person I've told that to. Maybe Howard. I don't remember, but I'll tell you, I have trouble sleeping at night. I'm talking, like a night sleep, a full night, a good sleep.
Yeah.
Like I sleep for an hour, then I wake up, then I sleep for maybe two, then I wake up.
So here's the question I have. Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. Here's the question. There's this girl. She was a Christian. You probably seen the video, but she went into a season of doubt, uh, and she's like, Lord, and she was praying, crying, Jesus, I don't want to lose my faith. I don't want to lose my faith. She lost the faith. My question is, why, why was, why wasn't he there for her?
Well,
What, what,
three of Jesus' disciples lost their faith and they lived with Jesus. They saw what he done. I'm talking about Judas Iscariot, Peter, and then Thomas. Now, Judas Iscariot gave in to his, he went and killed himself because of his anguish and his mistake, and he couldn't overcome his guilt for what he did. Peter, when the cock crowed the third time, he repented for his denial, asked for forgiveness, and Doubting Thomas did too after he saw the actual holes in Jesus' hands. So there are seasons of doubt, man. You know that yourself. I have them myself. I mean, there's been times I'm saying to myself, "What the hell? This is crazy, man. This ain't me. I'm not. I don't."
she's not an outspoken avid atheist.
Yeah, well, that's her fault, because if she decides to turn away from God because God's not a genie in a bottle, man. You can't just rub the bottle and make wishes. He comes to you on his time. We serve God. God don't serve us, right? You know that yourself. Again, you seem like a smart guy. I mean, I was actually really impressed with just the intellect that you have listening to what you were saying through your different videos I've watched. So, I mean, I'm telling you stuff you probably already know.
That's good because a lot of comments I get on my videos are I'm called drunk, I'm called special needs, I'm called high mess.
Yeah, well, I've heard all that myself, man. Actually, do you drink? If you don't mind me asking you.
Nope, just coffee.
Just coffee, because there was a video that you did have. I thought, being an alcoholic or a recovering one, I haven't drank in 8 years. You kind of come off as maybe a bit drinking there. So I thought, well, maybe the guy's just drinking and he's laying it all out. So I can see why people might say that. That's not a bad thing, though. I get called that all the time. You wouldn't believe what I get called, man, on my podcast. But I'm just like, whatever. I don't give a shit what these people think of me. If they're going to just be here to make fun of me, well, let them come. You know what I mean? At least they're coming and hearing the message, and the seed might get planted, right? But so again, you can't take that stuff to heart. Don't listen to it, man. What's the point? What's the point? It's like walking around with an umbrella over your head in a sunny day just in case it rains. Doesn't make any sense. So that's my opinion. I mean, I see some of your followers now. They're your fans, whatever you want to call them. They seem to. One person says they miss you. I mean, there's obviously some people joking with you, so that shows that you have friends too, right? So
I got 4 or 5 main friends.
What kind of friends?
David, Piss. She hasn't been in a long time. I hope she not left me. But Little Bill, Britt, Museum Privilege.
Mm-hmm. What caused you to, or what made you open up your own channel? If you don't mind me asking you that.
Trying to get videos out and my message heard. I did that way back in 2009.
Wow, that wasn't yesterday.
And I was getting more views then than I am now.
What's your message exactly?
Well, my main message, I want to better myself. I want to get my hair transplant. I want to get my songs out.
Okay. Your hair transplant and your songs out is your message?
I just want to better myself.
Yeah. So how you doing that?
I don't even know myself. I'm trying everything. I'm trying. I'm doing a lot of praying,
Yeah.
and I want to get my song out so I can get the money, so I can get the hair transplant. I want to get stem cells so I can fix my body, give my body a second chance.
Yeah.
Adipose stem cells,
Mm-hmm.
be able to. And I want to maybe a little. This is so selfish, but a little lipo.
A little lipo.
Of course, actually, cool sculpting. I want to get cool sculpting. Lose it. I've never been able to get rid of this belly since 1995. This, whenever I see this belly, it makes me. It enrages me.
How do you again, if I'm getting personal here, man, just tell me.
Go ahead, get
Yeah,
personal.
how do you eat, man? I mean, there's no reason why you couldn't lose weight if you're not eating like shit.
Well, it's old age. That I wish they had a drug that could rev up the metabolism.
How old are you?
51.
Oh, you're not old, man. You wouldn't believe the amount of people that come into my judo classes that were in like their 50s and 60s and they stuck with it. You know what I mean? They're still doing it and they're in good shape.
I could if I didn't have this pains in my body every time I started the exercise half worth of crap.
Have you ever tried swimming?
No doctor can tell me what they are. That's got me so enraged.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if your body's physically unable to do it, I can understand that. But sometimes we tell ourselves we can't do things when we actually can, right? So,
Let me read the comment. Hey, there she is. Hey, Piss. She's back. No, 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 no. I'm glad to see her back. She's still my friend. Let's read some of these comments.
yeah.
Can you try? They want you to link us. They want you to link your channel to them so they can watch it.
Yeah, I can do that. It's just
Piss just did it.
yeah, okay. It's Corioto dot or whatever it is there. Yeah, and
Yeah, how
he
it's going.
welcomed everyone to come make fun of him. Yeah, well, I hope you have better things to do with your time, old school Chris or Dave. Sorry. If you want to come make fun of people, that's your business. I don't give a shit. I've heard worse. So come and do it. It's funny. But anyways, outside of all that, you seem like
I
you
do
get
a karaoke broadcast tomorrow night.
who is
I do, so they can come to my karaoke broadcast tomorrow night.
yours? What's your character broadcast? If you don't mind me asking.
Karaoke, sent this one.
Oh, karaoke.
Yeah.
Cool. My brother does that. He actually puts it on at like a. I don't know if you guys have legions where you're from, like like for veterans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my brother hosted at a legion, so
You
I've
know,
sang a little bit of karaoke in my life.
it would be so not much nicer if I could sing like I did before my stroke, though. That's why I'm trying to get stem cells.
You had a stroke, did you?
2013.
Oh shit!
You never seen the video of me right after my stroke?
I did not. Not that I think I didn't. No.
Nope. I'm talking. You can see me lying on my bed, fat as a Goodyear blimp, and my talking like ha ha. I just suffer a me stroke.
Ah, that's what caused your stroke?
They said they didn't care. They said probably your fat blockage. No doctor didn't care.
Fat blockage?
Fat blockage. That's what they say.
Geez, yeah, I don't know what it's like down in the States for doctors. So of course, our doctors are probably no better, but
No, doctors are good, but these doctors were crap.
do you guys pay for medical care down there, or is it provided
Yeah,
by the government?
yeah. We have insurances.
Okay, see, ours is all paid for taxes. We go to the hospital, we don't pay a dime unless you got to get a prescription or something. I mean, that's different.
Yeah, little Bill, he's Canadian. He talks about that too.
Yeah, little Bill or little Will, whatever it is.
Thank you, long arms.
Yeah, good advice. Don't change who you are, but if you want to get yourself healthy, do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with what's that word? Piss anus, piss anus.
Mm.
It's quite a word. Probably not too wrong when they say that. Not condone. Not saying that it's linked to your stroke at all by any means. but can't curse the Holy Ghost like the way you've been doing, man. I saw some of your videos.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm thinking the anger's coming from, right?
Yeah. That
So,
I try to stop myself and repent, and I just get I gotta lash out with something.
yeah. How can
Right
you
now,
lash
see
out though?
right now, looking at myself in that video, I look fat as a turd.
You don't look fat. Well, I mean, like we all have problem areas, man. I can't say you can't comment on your appearance because your guests will say I'm a fag or something. So whatever. I'm not. I've interviewed a lot of people and talked to a lot of people over my lifetime that they're you know they've lost they've kind of given up on what they look like, if you know what I'm saying, without calling people fat. But so I wouldn't worry about what people say about you, man. But if you're not happy with your appearance, then make a change. However, if you're physically not able to do it, I guess it's hard, eh?
Yes,
Yeah. I've done it though multiple times, and it's
that's why I
not
want
easy.
stem cells. That's why I want stem cells, hair transplant. I want to try that Nutrafol, see if that's worth the crap.
Yeah. You keep talking about hair transplants. It looks like you have hair to me.
Nah, it's the testable. It's lacking. I'm not satisfied. I could look 100,000 times better with just little hair transplant in front, so I could grow my bangs.
Well, I'm losing my hair. Well, I'm not losing it, but I got like a high forehead, as you can probably see my head here. I'm not losing my hair, but
I'd look testable with a high forehead. I
yeah,
do.
so do I, man.
I
That's
look
why
older than testable.
I look detestable too. I look at myself, and I'm not always too happy with what I see, but I don't worry about what people think of me. I live my life like you should do. It's hard for me to forgive Christ for he made it. Yeah, well, I so basically I see a lot of your friends commenting here on different things. Do you actually read what they say to you and take it
Oh
to?
yeah. Sometimes I'll go back in my videos and reread the comments.
Yeah, it's people blaspheme a bit sometimes. I don't even think they mean to. Um, so it pains my heart to see that. Before I would have laughed at these comments and been right in on them with the carrying on too, but some things pain my heart, man. You know how it is. So, anyways, so what time of day is it down where you're from, and where are you from, by the way, Chris? I never even
Yes,
asked you.
North Carolina, and it's 10:36 right now.
Where'd you say you're at?
Kinston, North Carolina.
North Carolina. Wow, you're a distance from me. Then I'm in Nova Scotia.
My phone was not taken away. The government cut nixed the program, so I have free Obama. There's no such thing as Obama phones now. Free phones for the masses.
I wish.
They had a program. If you couldn't afford it, you could apply for a free phone and got free phone, free internet, no charge whatsoever. Just as long as you made at least one phone call a month.
Where's this at?
In the United States, it was in the United States of America. Now the program has been cut.
Yeah, yeah. They don't like giving out free stuff too much, do they?
You just can't do it because the country will go to pot. If
Yeah.
everybody's getting free stuff and nobody's putting in it can become top heavy and
I have a question for you.
yeah.
Just out of curiosity, more than anything, what do you guys pay for a liter of gas in the states? I guess you guys go by gallons, do you?
Yeah, Gallon. Good night. I don't want to call with right now three 78 a gallon $4.
For a gallon?
It's inexcusable.
You know how much we pay for a liter of gas in Canada?
How
I can't say for all of Canada, but at least in Nova Scotia, $1.79 for a liter. You times that by 4. What's that giving you per gallon? That's almost
$4?
$8 a gallon.
Same thing. Same crap as ours.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? How much we got to pay for stuff? I don't know.
It sucks. It's inexcusable.
I got a question for you, then, man. Speaking about America and Canada, who you voting for in your guys' election? I know I'm not supposed to ask that.
Trump.
So you're not going to go for Kamala? Is that how you say her name, Kamala?
Hell no.
No, that's good. happy to hear that. I don't know the woman. She just doesn't seem to
She's
be
a
a very,
joke. She's a game show host.
yeah, more or less, and probably not a very good game show host.
I have a lot of other words I'd like to call her, but I won't.
Yeah, and you should live in Canada and deal with our prime minister, man. It's nuts. We don't even get the freedom of speech as much as we once did. So at least you guys still have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freedom. What freedoms of speech have been taken away in Canada?
Oh my heavens! It's masqueraded as
Hate
it's
speech.
hate law, hate speech. Yeah.
Oh my
So you
goodness.
know, I'll leave it at that because I don't want to go too hard here because I don't know who your guests are and what they're like. So I don't want to offend anybody here. So I'll leave it at that, right? But yeah, we got hate speech is now considered. Freedom of speech is now considered hate speech. So
That's crap.
yeah, I don't know. You guys are getting there too, though, man. Down in the states, from what I'm seeing, not quite there yet, but close. That's why I'm thinking Trump might be the man to put in.
But Trump. The problem with Trump is this: make America great again. You got to make America good again first.
Yeah, you almost got to strip it down and start over again.
Yeah.
Same thing with Canada. Don't we're not the land of the free, the home of the brave anymore.
We need a great reset.
I think it's coming.
Yeah. That too many people in the world. Get rid of the waste of oxygen molecules. The bad people. Uh, this sounds harsh, but a good World War III might be just what the doctor ordered. Make some space. Get rid of a bunch of these losers.
Yep.
Yeah, but I beg God, just please don't kill me. Please don't kill my family,
Yeah.
and please spare the good-looking girls.
Yeah. Fair land, man.
I know that's selfish, but that's what God wants you to be honest with Him.
Yeah, he does. I
But yeah, but we do so reverently, not like I've been doing, and admit when you're wrong.
Well,
Yeah,
he already knows who you are, man, and knows what you're saying and what you're feeling. So anything you say to God, it's not like he's shocked or nothing. It's not like he's like, "Oh my, what did he say?" He already knows. So he just wants you to say it to him, right? I think your guest, whether it's old school Dave, I think Dave needs to probably get a hobby, man. He seems to be a bit of a troll. You know what I mean? So there's what I'm saying to you, Dave. I don't know who you are, but from what I'm reading, you need to get a hobby, man. So that's I guess that's an insult to one of your guests, and I apologize. Don't mean to come
somebody,
off that way, but
somebody said Kamala reminds her Oprah. Can you see Oprah Winfrey as president? That would be. I call her the Great Whore of Babylon.
yeah, you're probably not wrong.
She is an antichrist if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, she's definitely not a good woman, eh?
She is not loving. I saw they show a video of her when she was on the red carpet and someone went up to speak to her and she was rude to her.
Yeah.
She is a hypocrite. She's gonna she is a hypocrite. She is a heretic. She is a piece of pos. You know what?
Well, I mean, she preaches a false gospel, a prosperity one, if anything, but she also preaches that there's many ways to God, not just Jesus Christ. If that's not blasphemy, I don't know what is. So, and that's something that the devil preaches too, right? So,
That's why she's the Great Whore of Babylon.
yeah, I'd say you're probably right. So,
And I tried to get on her show, but
try to get on Oprah Winfrey's show.
Yeah, back in 1999, 2000, I even called her dad and talked with him.
How'd that go for you?
I was reading a magazine article, and it said her dad lived in Nashville, Tennessee, had a barbershop. I just dialed 411 and got the number.
Wow. So here's a question, or here's a response to your guest there, old school Dave. Howard's not talking right now. That's why I'm not putting you on his channel. He's not taking anybody's calls. Those videos you're seeing going up on YouTube lately, they're old videos that he made with a friend of his. He's got a few right now that he's doing with, I think it's his wife or one of his friends, but he's not talking to me right now. He's not talking to anybody. That's why I'm not putting you on his channel. I did reach out to him. He didn't respond to me. I called him. His wife said he was on another call, so he couldn't call me. He sent me an email saying he wouldn't be interested in talking right now. The guy's completely blind. He's got no leg. He's dying. So, I mean, I decided to just back off him. You know what I mean? So
He said he said he wouldn't be interested in talking to me.
he didn't say you. He said nobody right now.
Okay, okay.
So don't take it personal because he's not even talking to me. I used to put videos out with him weekly. We can't do any now at all because as you look at my YouTube channel, there's none been there in about a month because he's not talking to anybody. And he just wrote a book. Like his book's just been published. I mean, or like it's on Amazon Prime or something. And so he's dealing with interviews on that. But it's his wife doing it for him because he can't do it. The guy can't walk. He can't see. Like, I mean, when I say blind, he's completely blind. He's not just partially blind. He can't see shit now. So that's to answer your question. I didn't avoid the question. I just felt like I didn't even see it, to be honest with you. I saw it, but I didn't register it. So, anyways, there. I'm not. You want to talk to Howard? His email is howardstorm.tcw, one of those things, .ca. Send him a message.
What was that again? I can't. You broke up.
Okay, if you want to talk to Howard Storm, you better just reach out to him personally because I can't even get a hold of him right now. And his email is twc.com or .com. Keep saying CA because I'm in Canada. What is
Howard
it?
Storm at twc.com, right?
TWC or TCW. It's one of those. So if it'll tell you if it's right or wrong.
His wife must read his emails.
She does, yep. But you got to remember, the guy gets about 100 to 200 of those a day, and they just got married, and she doesn't. This is all new to her, so she's very slow at it. So that's not deflection. That's not me bullshitting you, man. I can show you all the messages I had with Howard in the last month. It might have been one, in a phone call, just because he's not doing it anymore. So
why did he his last wife divorced, his second wife?
long story. Can't really get into it. It's his personal business, but they divorced because they weren't together. They weren't working out together. I mean, so that's why they parted ways. I've spoken with her a few times. A nice lady, but they just didn't work out. So
yeah, that's marriage. That marriage and Valentine's love is a joke today.
Yeah, I've been with the same woman for 10 years.
I had a girlfriend. She was half my age. She I don't know what she just fell off the planet.
Your ex-wife, you said, or your girlfriend?
Oh, the girlfriend. The first girlfriend I had since 1992. I never saw it coming. Getting her, and she just Instagrammed me and said she had a crush on me. So I figured, what the heck.
Really? So then she just
Probably my negative videos. They really hurt her. Really made her sad.
Did she tell you that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got to watch what you post, man. Simple as that. I've posted. I haven't posted on YouTube videos that would have hurt people's feelings, but I've said some pretty stupid stuff in my life over different things.
The thing I hate, I can't pull big numbers. That's what I hate.
Well, I've been doing it for 4 years now. I think I got maybe 600 subscribers, and at the most, I think 4,000 or 5,000 views at the most. I mean, it's not for me; it's for Howard. Those people were coming to see him and other guests I've had. I mean, if I didn't have those guests on there, who gives a shit what I have to say? You know what I mean? Yeah. So,
but I used to pull 10 times more than I did back in 2009, 2010. Before YouTube messed up the algorithm.
Yeah.
YouTube used to be a community, and now it's a sellout company. All they care about is those who can sell those stupid ads.
Yeah, true enough.
I got an ad blocker, so I don't. I suck it to them. I don't have to watch a single one of their stupid ads.
Yeah. Who's Courtney? By the way, one of your guests asked if
Courtney.
Yeah, you can read it there.
That was my girlfriend's name, but that's not Courtney. Yeah, that was her name, Courtney Joy.
Oh, Courtney Joy. I shouldn't be laughing at comments like that because they're not funny, but they're kind of funny. So the name of the person tells me that they're not serious. So I get what they're saying. If you separate that into three different things, put a hyphen in between the S and the first N, you'll know what the name stands for. But it's funny, I guess. Ha ha ha.
I want to broadcast more, but it got so discouraging. You know, I see others they got super chat. I can't make any money. I'm tired of doing what I love and not getting paid for it.
Yeah, well, have you ever tried to reach out to somebody to help you with that?
Uh, only if I had a lot, I wish I had a dime for every person, big name YouTuber I reached out who never got back to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can understand that. I've actually had the guy that edits for me. He reached out to me. I didn't even reach out to him. And I mean, God love him. He works hard. He does well. But yeah, he was talking about making money and stuff with it, man. I wasn't doing it for that reason. I was like, if you're making money and these people want to pay me for ads and pay me for whatever, give the money to people that can use it. I make enough money to survive, right? So I don't need the money myself. Not that I'm rich by any means. I'm just a workaday guy. But money's not the reason why I put videos on YouTube and stuff. It's to reach people, to help them
Money can't
understand.
buy you happiness, but unless you already got something that makes you happy.
Yeah, well,
My friend Payne, he gets on my freaking nerves. He's like Chris, you need a front man to sing your songs. You're too old. They want someone young, and I don't. You can make big money. Screw the money. I'd rather make $100,000 and be my song, me singing, than make $1 billion and be have to be in the background. Whatever, everything most of what I wanted to get with money is too late because it's already been destroyed. The only thing money can buy me right now is a little cosmetic hair transplant,
mhm,
some stem cells, cool sculpting or lipo, whatever it is. I have
gotcha.
a childhood home. They cut down the tree that I planted as a kid. The trails are not the same as they used to be, so
Mhm. I
Uh,
hear you.
had I had all this money back in the year 2000, I could have rescued everything.
Well, maybe you never know, but these platforms weren't available then, if you remember.
Oh yeah, yeah. The YouTube first came out in 2005, and even then, the YouTube video would look like crap. It was a tiny ass uh, sliver of the video.
Yeah, I remember
The video
that.
you remember, they couldn't be over 10 minutes long.
I do remember that. Crazy, eh? I remember when cell phones were not even a thing. So, I mean, I'm not telling you how old I am, but I'm not young either, right? So, I gotta ask, what's WMC stand for?
Wild Man Chris, that's me.
Oh, is that what it stands for? Yeah, Chris. If we ever made any money off of Howard's videos, and if I had an abundance of it given to me, I'd say send her to Wild Man Chris. It's not something
Have you heard the song again, "Baby Push My Face"?
I have. I listened to it a few times. Let my stepdaughters listen to it as well.
What
You
she
got
what
some
does she
fans. You
what
got
does
some
she think
fans.
of what does she think of the song?
She like, well, it's not her genre, but she did like it. She's right here. She can back me up on it. My wife did too, or soon to be wife.
That's awesome. That because if it's not her genre, she liked the song. It must be a good song.
It was catchy. I wasn't bullshitting when I said that, man. I wasn't just stroking your ego. I thought it
Now
was a good song.
I want to get one in the city. That's why I want to get one in the city done now. All I need to do is find a song where to record the stupid vocals. That
I don't. I don't. I thought it was a good song, but I had to. I have a certain people that watch my videos on YouTube that I
uh
couldn't put that song in just yet. But I'm thinking about it, or at least I'm going to direct them to your channel. So if you have a way to put that up on your channel, if it's not already up there,
oh
I'd
my song. I have Baby Punch My Face on my YouTube channel. Direct them to my Spotify because
yeah,
I get paid. I get a tenth of a cent for every view I get.
a tenth of a cent.
Yeah,
So not much then, eh?
yeah, that's at least something.
Yeah, true enough. Well, okay, I'll do that. I do remember you asking me to do that last time, actually. So, but again, I haven't been making videos since you and I last talked. I haven't made any because I only ever made them with Howard. But I mean, there was a few other people I'm reaching out to, been in talks with. So we'll see how those go. But you got to be careful who you're interviewing nowadays because there's a lot of charlatans out there, man, that tell you these near death experiences. You come to find out they're full of shit. They're just trying to make money. So
Oh yeah. Who are some of these?
I can't say that, man, because I don't want to get sued or something, But
No,
you can get
I mean, not hopefully not Don Piper.
no. I think Don Piper's pretty legit, but he's too big for me to talk to, man. He wouldn't have time for me, I don't think.
What offends me? I saw him speaking a week before my stroke, and I asked him for his personal email because I wanted to talk to him. He said uh, he gave me an email, and he asked, "Are you going to email me?" Come to find out, the email he gave me was his business email. He BS'd me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that. Got to remember, these guys deal with tens of thousands of people in the run of a year, man. So we're just one face to them, right? So I don't take that shit personal or that stuff personal. Sorry. As you notice, I got a potty mouth myself, and I apologize for
You'd expected these guys to have an inside track to Christ.
that.
Christ could tell him, "Listen to this guy. He needs help."
Yeah, he probably does do that with certain things, but I don't know. You got to remember these people are humans, right? They're not Christ himself.
I
Um,
wish I had the chance to ask Jesus every question I could think to ask. I'd ask what. Yeah, we'd already just discussed this.
I've often thought that myself, but I mean, I do ask him anything I want. You can do the same. You might not get an answer immediately, but you'll get one at some point.
And the thing that bothers me about how it's doing, he had a he never asked, "Do our pets go to heaven?"
Or pets, he's told me that they do. So
He was doing a video talking about that. He said, "I don't know."
no, he told me that they did, and he told me that on several occasions because he's an animal lover. So again, he may have made a mistake. So who knows? I uh I I, I typically don't. I'm not used to getting people talk to me like your viewers are doing it because I've never done a YouTube stream like this. But I have a sense of humor, so I shouldn't be laughing at their stuff, but I am laughing at it. It's funny. But
Yeah, go ahead. Sometimes all you can do is laugh.
yeah, like who the hell cares what I ate today? You know what I mean? Like they're asking me what I ate, and it's
That's
close.
me. I had my Yasso bar. I had they love to give me they love to get a meal report from me. Uh, and sometimes my memory's such crap I can't remember what I had to eat today. Give me a second. Dang.
I
I
think it
went
was like
out.
12 or 14.
I had two hamburgers with extra pickle, extra lettuce at McDonald's. I had a Boston cream pie with white slop and chocolate mixed. I came home. I had a pepperoni sandwich on a hamburger bun, yogurt. I always say it like that. Yogurt.
I guess I can see why they asked because you seem to want to tell them and go into great detail with it, so that's
Yeah.
cool. I don't even remember what I ate pizza earlier.
Now I
Um,
always take my fat. I always take my fat pill before me each meal. I've lost a shitload of weight.
as far as your friend old school Dave, he says Howard's an old church guy. Well, man, cusses it sometimes. This dude parading him around is the weekend at Bernie's. You guys never heard Howard Storm the way I've heard him when he's not on camera. As far as cursing goes, I bet you there's nothing you could say that he hasn't said himself. And there's some stuff that I had to say to myself, man, maybe I'm talking to the wrong guy here because he's got quite the potty mouth on him. But he holds it in when he's talking to people. So I'll give him
He said in his book to use curse words is only poor taste. Just don't use the name of the Lord in vain.
That's right. The only unforgivable sin, right? So don't use that name in vain. I don't. So sometimes I say shit I shouldn't say, but who doesn't? Scram. Who doesn't? So have you ever been to Canada?
I'd like to go.
So does that mean no, or
I've never been. I've been to Mexico before.
have you? I've never been there. I've never been to the States either, so maybe
But
someday.
I had high blood pressure, so I didn't get to enjoy it like I wanted to. This
What's
is
it?
why I've gotten my high blood pressure medication.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I'm so sick and tired of having to be on all these stupid medications. They can't cure the cause. They want to use us as guinea pigs, give us lifetime prescription treatments so they can fatten their pockets. So the pharmaceuticals can fatten the pockets of the doctors, and the doctors can return the favor, and we're the cash cows, and they milk us. And there's not, if people truly love one another, they work to find cures instead of milking us for all our cash.
Your friend, yeah, you're not wrong. I have no idea what T dot is. Do you know what T dot is? Keep asking, are you from T dot?
I have no clue.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna say the name, man, because I can read between the lines on that one. But to your friend P, no, I can't. I don't know what T dot is, so I don't know if I'm from there. But yeah, no, you're not wrong when you say that, man. The cash cows. I mean, it's all about pushing out the medicine. You know yourself.
That's why we need a good World War III to get rid of these type of people.
Yeah, maybe. Do you think it would get rid of them though, or would it cause more?
The value of human life goes down with overpopulation, but when the people start dying out, and the value of human life goes up.
Yeah, probably not wrong. Well, you know the book of Revelations. You said you read the Bible from cover to cover twice, right?
Yeah,
Well, is that not
because
going to
human population died.
Yeah, we're gonna. There's gonna be a reset, and it's gonna be coming soon, right?
We
So the book.
need just don't hurt anybody. I'm simply speaking selfish. Just don't destroy me or anybody I love.
Oh, T dot. I've never heard that. I have family in Toronto, by the way, little Will. Well, Ontario, I guess, Barrie, Ontario. So brothers, well, sisters, brothers from there, but he's not doesn't live there now. But yes, take away my Canadian card. I didn't know that. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, if you speak out against the gays in Canada, they're banning you from coming into the country.
yeah, we're not allowed to say anything about the LGBTQ plus A whatever the hell else is
If you're a
included.
Canadian citizen and you do that, they revoke your Canadian citizenship?
If you say that,
Yeah.
no, they can't do that. Not yet, but it's going there. We can't, like, for example, if my daughter was to transition, my stepdaughter was to transition into a little boy now and decide she's a transgender male, and I disagreed with that, which I would wholeheartedly, I could go to jail for hate crime. That's what
Yeah.
Canada's like. You guys are getting there, though, aren't you?
Yep.
Homosexuals, yeah. So the gays, you said. I know you grew up in the 80s and you're saying that.
I so miss those 80s. I
Yeah,
so
man,
miss
me
the
too.
80s.
I dropped the fag bomb earlier, and I probably shouldn't have done that. But I grew up in the '80s too. I'm 44 years old, so I'll be 44 in October. But I grew up in the '80s, and back then you could say whatever you wanted to, and nobody gave a shit. But now you got to be so
Yeah,
delicate.
yeah, they're so afraid that they censor every word cuss word on the movies, but they let so much slide. But back in the 80s, I heard an F bomb on a movie on TV on the nighttime television.
Yeah, me too. It was good times. Well, you saw the Paris Olympics, the way they blasphemed the opening ceremonies. They can do that, and then we're supposed to accept it. If we speak out against it, we're the haters, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, the Olympics, yeah, that was weird. That music that played was weird.
yeah. Well, it was. I couldn't finish watching.
What my opinion of woke? Have you seen that video yet?
Which one?
What being woke means to me?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I did a video trying to start. I love doing the videos and tagging the atheists and troubling the waters. Get all the hate, all the hate comments I get. Yeah, they just make me laugh. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to start the pot.
You should. I don't know what happens when you fart in a correctional officer's face in Canada. I I'd like to find out though because one of your guests asked me that. Um, yeah, woke is crazy, isn't it? I Our conversation's kind of veering into some pretty crazy topics right now. I think it's your guests making my mind just go all over the place. But it's funny. I Maybe I should learn how to do live because I'd like to see how the guests and the subscribers I have on my channel would react to different conversations. You know, you got to show me how to do it because I have no idea. I tried it. It said it was working. I
Yeah,
sent you the link, but
I go on restream.com.
restream.com?
Yeah, and that's connected to your YouTube channel. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, I can see that up in the corner there. I didn't know that that was a thing. It's all new to me. I don't do any of this stuff. I mean, I used to be a computer tech, believe it or not, but I'm not one of these guys now. Um, so
I just
anyways,
want to,
what is it?
I just want to record my song "War in the City." I'd rather get off of YouTube and start doing my songs for a little while. If I could do that,
Yeah, you should.
if I I just dropped $2,000 on the last producer for War in the City, and we're still waiting to. It's not out because I need to find a stupid recording studio that's not crap.
Yeah. So you actually have the
Phone, but out of soundproof room, I can't do crap. Crap. My cousin Paul he's a computer genius. He's gonna come over if he can help me with my 8-track.
you actually have a recording studio that you go to. You do, or you're waiting to get one?
We did, but when they moved to LaGrange, they don't have a soundproof room, and it's pure crap. The vocals were crap.
Yeah, it sounds like crap to me. But what kind of music do you sing? Just what I heard you singing in the "Baby Punch My Face" video, or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah, rap and rock.
Oh, nice. You're getting tired, man. It's got to be what down there, 11 o'clock.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to talk again someday, but it's after 12 o'clock my time, so I got to get up and go to work early in the morning, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me something to eat. I'm hungry.
Well, your friends, I gotta say, they make it entertaining. I shouldn't be laughing at them because they're just who they are. But good to see that you got friends, man.
They're
And
my
people that are
friends.
fanning you.
They're all I got. And then that.
I gotta ask. One of your friends said you farted in a correctional officer's face or something. Do you want to say something about that, or are you done?
Nah, it was in jail. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Next time, tell me about it then. How's that sound?
Okay. Okay.
All right, Chris. We're gonna talk again, man. And as soon as your video gets gets edited a little bit, I'll send it to you. Tell me what you think, and then we'll put it on my channel.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. And to everybody that came out,